collectively unified grave. And that this is what the biblical Hebrew term Sheol refers to, the common grave of humans. Therefore, the family tomb is the central concept in understanding biblical views of the afterlife. It is not mere sentimental respect for the physical remains, that is, the motivation for the practice, but rather an assumed connection between proper sepulture and the conditions of happiness and the deceased in the afterlife. And that's probably where we get the word sepultura, etc. from. Burial, also known as interment or inhumation, is a method of financial disposition whereby a dead body is placed into the ground, sometimes with objects. This is usually accomplished by excavating a pit or trench, placing deceased and objects in it. And the condition of happiness of the deceased in the afterlife. Whatever this is, looks like it's Polish. Kossier has argued that Sheol in the Hebrew Bible, we didn't even attempt that, it looks like Wojciech Kossier. No idea. We think that's Polish. Jewish Polish maybe. Or Polish Jewish. Has argued that Sheol in the Hebrew Bible refers to an underworld deity. Or some sort of god, right? A ruler. Some additional support for this hypothesis comes from the ancient Near Eastern literary materials. It has been proposed that Sheol is the Hebrew derivative of Shuwala. It's Akkadian. Suwala, an underworld goddess of Hurrian origin. The Hurrian religion was the polytheistic religion of the Hurrians, a Bronze Age people of the Near East who chiefly inhabited the north of the Fertile Crescent, while the oldest evidence goes back to the 3rd millennium BC. So that might be Mesopotamia, Syria, those areas, Fertile Crescent. Attested in Hatsua in Anatolia, Ima and Ugarit. Ugarit was an ancient port city in northern Syria, about 10 kilometers north of modern Latakia. That looks like it's a Greek word. It's got the iao in the end, the n prefix or suffix. At its height, it ruled an area roughly equivalent to the modern Latakia Governorate. It was discovered by accident in 1928 with the Ugaritic text. Its ruins are often called Ras Shamra, etc. Okay, so Ima and Ugarit in Syria, and in Mesopotamia. That just means city. Okay. An important Sumerian city-state in ancient Mesopotamia, located at the site of modern Tel el-Muqarriya in Dighar, Governorate southern Iraq, or Erech in the Bible. Although was once a coastal city near the mouth of the Euphrates and the Persian Gulf, the coastline has shifted. Okay. Of Chaldea was basically a city of Chaldea. This is a Greek word, a Greek name given to Bet Narain. We tell it's Greek because it has this end prefix or suffix on the end, meaning that was the geographical location of certain people. Okay. Okay, so this was often alongside other underworld deities such as Elani or Uga. According to Assyriologist Louis Filiu, connection between Sheol and Shuwala is possible but not certain, because these ancient Easterners, their language supposedly comes from the Akkadian, originates from the Akkadian, whereas the latter Hebrew language, which was developed centuries later, is based on the Canaanite or the Ugaritic language. When the people, the descendants of Abraham, entered there and dwelled there, lived there. Okay, according to Assyriologist Louis Filiu, the connection between Sheol and Shuwala is possible but not certain. Edward Lipinski regards this connection as proven. Some scholars argue that Sheol understood anthropomorphically fits the semantic complex of the other ancient Near Eastern death deities such as Nergal, Eresh, Kigel or Mot. The Second Temple period wrought several radical theological changes, as they had different theories on it, right? Theological changes. It went through changes within the Israelite population and marked the transition or a change from Israelite religion to modern Judaism. The idea of Sheol underwent extensive modification and became widely diversified with a newfound plethora of interpretations. So somebody modified it and became something else. With the codification of rabbinical Judaism and the Talmud, Jewish theology concerning the afterlife had largely abandoned the concept of a single destination for all humankind of after death. It adopted the more recognizable model, which espoused a place of reward for the righteous and punishment for the wicked, called Gehinnom. Subsequently, Sheol and the related tombs Abaddon, Bar, Shachat, and others were reduced to synonyms for this realm of punishment. Okay, so what's this Gehinnom? The valley of Hinnom, Gehinnom, or Gehenna, also known as Wadi el-Rababa, is a historic valley surrounding Jerusalem from the west and southwest that has acquired various theological connotations, including as a place of divine punishment in Jewish eschatology. Is that the place, if it's Gehenna, is that where they like threw the old rotting corpses of criminals over the wall to this fire that was continually burning, you know, old trees, tree stumps and all that sort of stuff, all the rubbish was burnt there. Is that the same place, Gehenna? Or is it, I don't know if it's that valley where they were sacrificing all their children to a certain god, and they're all punished and they're all buried there, and it's not a place that anyone really wants to go to, apparently, in Judaism. Nobody goes there. It's like a desolate area. They got Mandaism, the world of darkness. The underworld is sometimes referred to as Sheol, classical Mandaic, in the Ginza Rabbah and other Mandaean scriptures. And there's other ones you can see, references, and so forth. And bibliography. Okay, so we've basically covered all of it. So, in some, Hades was mythical. It's from the Greek. The underworld, place of the dead, according to their mythology. Sheol, the grave, and we all go to that when we die. So we believe that the scriptures say you die, there's an appointed time for everyone to die, you go into the grave, you know nothing, you're in slumber until resurrection day, and then you're resurrected and you go to judgment. Okay, it's like a big court case. Okay, did you believe in the Christ, the Son of God? Did you reject him? And did you lead a righteous life while you were living in Christ? Or did you reject him and lived a sinful life? So you either go as a righteous person, one who's in Christ, you go to paradise, live forever, or you go to the other place and you're eternally condemned, forgotten about, you perish, or you're in torment forever and ever and ever. Okay. It's not like, we don't really get into this NDE thing. We're not saying that these people didn't have that. It could be like scientifically proven. It could be something in your brain, you know, some chemical or something like that, however they explain it. Or else these people are making it up, you know, to try and get subscriptions, to get hits to their YouTube videos and stuff like that. Yeah. Usually when one tells a story like that, you got everybody else jumping on the bandwagon. But apparently there's like medical scientists, etc., etc., that have proven that it's some sort of chemical that's released in the brain, and it appears that, you know, you go through this experience. But these people will swear, no, what I saw was real, etc., etc. But if it was real, then the Bible scriptures are false. Okay, if it specifically states you're appointed a time to die, you go into the grave, you slumber there until judgment day, you're resurrected, then you go to either eternal bliss or paradise or eternal damnation. Okay? So it's one or the other. So that's why we, the Ministry of the Real Truth, are looking into it, because there's so much baloney being sold us as the truth when it's not. It's clearly not. And what we're doing is we're referring to the original, ancient, very old, hidden, therefore preserved. They were hidden from the Emperor Constantine for over 2,000 years. Well, not hidden from him for 2,000 years, but they were hidden because he wanted to get hold of them, destroy them, and destroy the people that had them, possess them, right? To establish his imperial Roman Church, which was a mixture. It's a pagan Christianity, form of Christianity, and they had many other gods, be they Roman or Greek, planets or whatever. So everybody had to become a subject under him as the emperor, or under the Roman emperors. So anybody that didn't, well, you got punished for it. You were all, as Roman citizens, etc., those conquered by Rome, you came under the auspice or the boot of these Roman emperors and Rome, or else you paid the consequences. They were not that very nice, yeah, Romans. They were very savage, very cruel, and very tough, and the military was great at the time of their era, when they're all powerful. Not many people, other nations than that, could stand them, right? Stand up against them in battle. They had great formation, great military strategy, fighting skills, etc. So they were forced to be reckoned with. So hopefully we're going to leave it there. It's basically what we wanted to talk about, bring to you in a video format. So if you enjoyed this video, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, add your comments below, and then go share this particular video with all your family, friends and others, so they know the real truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth in regards to the biblical scriptures, what they actually say from the original Galilean-Aramaic New Testament, translated by the native born Aramaic translator from b.c.e or Mesopotamia Syria, Victor and Alexander, into the nearest English equivalent, compared with your modern Americanized Bible versions, because there is a vast difference. The Western theologians are in favor of Western terminology, Western theology. The Greek, a latter Greek, they completely ignore the original ancient, very old or much older Eastern texts in favor of those, the Western theology, terminology, and the Greek. They'll say, yes, God was Greek, Jesus was Greek, he spoke Greek, he wrote everything down in Greek, all the disciples were Greek, Moses was Greek, etc., etc., lying through their teeth. Okay, so if you like this video, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, add your comments below, we'll get back to you on those as soon as we can, and you go share this video with all your family, friends, church friends, etc., and others, so they will know the real truth.